Hello everyone, my name is CinnamonToastKen, and today we're playing Cold Hearts. I asked you guys for some weird dating games, and Cold Hearts is one of the ones that you guys recommended to me, so we're gonna try it out. Cold Hearts is about dating a refrigerator. So let's just get right into that game. Oh, yeah, I am freaking ready. Cold Hearts. Prologue. Have you ever felt like you don't belong? Unable to find your place in this strange world? Surrounded by people you don't connect with, doing daily tasks that don't seem to fit you. Heck, even picking groceries and clothes based on what you think a decent human being would choose. Living the life of an entirely different person with no way to change it. I'm just trying to figure out how dating a refrigerator is going to fix all this. Anyway, this is my reality ever since Father died. I wasn't ready for this. I wasn't ready for anything except a night spent laying on the couch with a bag of chips, watching TV, or week-long video game grind sessions. We only had each other, and Father made sure I had both my wallet and a fridge full. Bet he did. He owned a shop with household appliances, and I helped him out a few times. But I wasn't really interested in having a job. I'm a straight-up slacker. I wasn't paying attention when he tried to teach me how to pay taxes or how to run your own company. I didn't even notice when he became sick. What a terrible person I am. Suddenly, everything changed. It felt like I was being slapped in the face with reality. Sadness, grief, guilt. I went through all those phases, trying to accept the fact that he's gone forever, but I never really did. Maybe that's why I tried to live this life now. I took over his company, even though I didn't pay attention to anything he taught me, and he died, and I didn't even notice, apparently, until he was already gone. Every morning, I wake up and eat a complete breakfast and go to work, selling washing machines, fridges, toasters, everything just as it should be, except for those sleepless nights. When I try to sleep, dark thoughts haunt me, showing me the worst moments of my life, revealing endless anxieties and my deepest fears. I tried counting sheep. Have you ever tried counting sheep, by the way? Just a thought. I don't think I've ever actually tried counting sheep, except for maybe when I was like a little kid one time. But the only thing that really helped was a quick trip to the kitchen and grab something sweet from my fridge. I relate to this person. Eating makes me happy too. And not even stuff out of the fridge, out of the pantry, the cabinet, just the dry stuff that I can just take out of the bag and eat. The best. And so we lived together in harmony, a balance of a regular schedule, me and my fridge. Every night I come to visit to ease my worried mind, visit her to ease my worried mind, and then I go back to sleep. Except for one night. Is she coming to visit me? The night when my fridge came to me. Day 0. Oh! Question mark, question mark, question mark? Who's there? Silence. I'm sure I heard a weird metallic stomping that woke me from another restless dream. My vision is blurry after such a sudden awakening. I rub my eyes quickly to find the source of the sound. And suddenly, I see it. Fridge-senpai! Fridge-senpai! Oh! What should Fridge-senpai's voice be?
It's just me.
I'm not sure what's more bizarre. A fridge standing right in front of my bed, or hearing a female voice in my bedroom. Act sympathetic, act cautious. Okay, so in freaking reality, you know, we would just be like, whoa, what the heck is my refrigerator doing here talking? But I'm sure the game wants me to be like, oh, hello, fridge, how are you doing? No, I'm cautious, fridge, you better watch yourself. Who are you? What are you doing in my house? Stop hiding behind the fridge, thief. To my surprise, the reply I get is sobbing in the same high-pitched female voice I heard before. Oh dear, am I dealing with a psycho here? Hey, just tell me what you want and let's get this over with.
I just wanted to help. Make it easier for Master tonight. Here.
Suddenly, the door of the fridge opens, casting a beam of light, driving away the shadows of my bedroom. Thrown by an unknown power, a bar of chocolate hits my hands and lands in my lap. My head and lands in my lap. As if that's not enough, the fridge turns around and the dreaded sound of metallic stomping leaves the room. I can't take this anymore. I sink back into the pillows, hoping to wake up from this dream. I wouldn't be sleeping after that! ... Yawn. That was a weird dream. I hope I'm not losing my mind. I scratch my head and rub my face trying to wake up. I feel something sticky on my hand as soon as I open my eyes. I realize something's wrong. My bed sheets are covered in something brown, and so are my hands, my face in pajamas. I jump out of bed quickly and remove my clothes in a panic because I just pooped myself. I know stress can have many effects. I heard about similar disturbances in sleep, but this, if it wasn't bad enough, there's something sticky on the bottom of my foot too. I raise my leg hoping to try and stay balanced and catch my foot. It's dirty chocolate wrapping. I must have eaten it subconsciously while dreaming about the dang fridge. I know about sleepwalking, but sleep eating? Does that even exist? What a mess. Clean the room and put the sheets in the washing machine. Ignore the mess and go back and go to the kitchen. I mean, clean my freaking sheets, man. This is freaking dirty. Hoping the chocolate won't leave a stain, I get the washing machine going as quickly as possible. I hope nothing in here plans to talk to me today. I smile and blush immediately, ashamed of being amused by my own joke. I walk out quickly, trying to not overthink the fact that the washing machine sounded angry. Oh no. Living without my father taught me to be frugal. Sure, I got this apartment in this shop for free, but I have no idea about running a business. Better safe than sorry. After discovering the melted leftover chocolate still in its wrapping, I decided to put it straight into the fridge. I can always eat it at midnight, right? What? You see, didn't I just step on that chocolate? And now I'm putting it back in my fridge? So I can eat it at midnight? Oh my God. All right. Stepping through the kitchen door, I hesitate. I'm not sure if I'm ready for another interaction with my fridge. So I was like, I hope it's a dream, but now I'm like, I hope I don't have to talk to my fridge again. So which is it? Which is it? I realize how pathetic I must look like, afraid of my own household appliances. Are you in a mood to talk today? ... I tried to make it sound like a joke, but my voice got rather serious unintentionally. Hey, I just wanted to put this inside you. Will you let me do it? I'll be gentle. I realize how that sounds, immediately torn between endless shame and a burst of laughter. My face turns red and sweaty.
Of course. Please, do it.
That same sweet feminine voice, definitely coming out of the fridge. I'm mad. I must be mad. Run away. Continue. If my fridge was talking to me, I would just leave the house. I would just gone. But we'll continue the conversation. I take a deep breath and decide to completely abandon finding any logical explanation of what's happening. Is it true? Can you talk? Is my own fridge talking to me? I hear a warm, short sound like a quiet giggle.
It's difficult to call that talking, but at least my dear owner can understand me.
Your dear?
That's you. I try to serve you well. I just hope you can see that.
Of course, but please don't refer to me as owner. So far, you're creeping me out instead of helping me. This is too much. I'm out of here. Of course, but please don't refer to me as owner. We gotta be friends here.
But please, I didn't want to make you angry. Please forgive me. I will never do it again. You don't have to be afraid. I'll do my best to take care of you. I promise.
Her voice sounds so desperate, like her whole existence depends on me. Her emotions feel real, but she's not a real person. Is she? Do you have a name? No reply. Suddenly the silence is broken by a loud buzzing coming from the fridge. The same sound I heard here, sometimes I hear at midnight. It reminded me to buy a newer model to avoid the drone.
And Enzu.
I really hoped that she was going to say Fridge-senpai or something like that. She said it quietly in a tone resembling more of a question than an answer. As far as I know, my father didn't talk with fridges, so she hasn't been called by her real name for the last 10 years. Maybe her original owner did that? I start to create all these theories in my head. No, wait. It's still a talking fridge. Stop rationalizing it. So, Anzu, why didn't you talk before?
Didn't I? Maybe it was you who couldn't hear me.
Oh man, am I crazy? Is that what's happening? Am I actually crazy? I just couldn't hear before until I mentally snapped. Her voice sounds like she smiles, but there's some kind of mysterious, some kind of mystery hidden beneath.
To be honest, I'm not sure. I can't remember myself talking before. What would I talk about? The important thing is we can communicate right now. It's pleasing to be able to talk, isn't it?
Certainly is. Who knows, maybe we can be friends. Stop trying to bond with me. You're my fridge. You should store my food, not talk to me. Maybe we can be friends.
Friends?
She said that in a deeply questioning tone, like wondering if such a word even exists. I can't help but giggle. Either she's toying with me or she's such a weirdo. She's a freaking fridge! I slap my forehead. Ah, yes, realizing how I treat her as a real person after a few minutes of conversation. Am I so lonely? Really? With a deep sigh, I let myself relax. Yeah, friends, talking with each other every time I prepare breakfast, maybe share recipes if you know any. I smile to myself, shake my head, and continue. Even if you're just a projection of my insane brain, we can learn how to live with each other. You can teach me how to interact with real people, and I'll buy you nice magnets. How's my fridge going to teach me how to interact with people? My smile slowly fades as she doesn't reply. Does she like magnets?
I am real.
Oh, she screams so...
I am real!
She screams so loudly that I'm sure my hearing will never be the same. I start wondering if what my neighbors are thinking right now. Her voice was angry, also a little bit childish, making me wonder if her soul is the soul of a grown-up.
But I don't think I've ever had a friend. I don't know what it's like.
Here we go. It's not so bad. I didn't screw up entirely, right? Don't worry, I can teach you. I mean, we can learn from each other. I'm sure it will be buzzing. That really loud, really annoying buzzing my fridge lets out every night when I'm trying to sleep. And now it's there again. I can't think. I can't hear. Wait, she's buzzing at me? Can you please stop that? Nothing, no reply. I guess the conversation's over. What did I screw up this time? Well, I'll try again another time. That's kind of awkward. I guess I don't really understand what happened there, but anyway, I feel a little bit dizzy as I leave the kitchen, leaning against the wall, breathing heavily, trying to pull myself together. I can keep telling myself that it's stress, that all those nights spent at work have finally caught up with me, and that's the cause of these strange hallucinations. But that voice was real. Deep inside, I know it well, but I try not to let these thoughts take over my mind. I feel like I'm hanging on the edge of sanity, in desperate need of distraction to clear my head. I should probably go to work, or at least decide what to do today. Since the day my father passed away, I've been running this business all by myself. It's a huge responsibility, but at least I'm the master of my own time. It's up to me if the shop's open or not. Just like father, I'm not a fan of this whole weekend idea. Why waste a day when you can be productive instead? Of course, I'm not a robot. I sometimes take the day off and visit my friend Kazuya from Tekken, I guess, and play games. Probably Tekken, just like we did in the good old days. It's been a while since this has been around, though. To be honest, I can't remember the last day I even took a break. That explains this whole fridge hallucination thing, I guess. Unfortunately, I don't have time to work and visit Kazuya the same day. Being the only person running such a huge shop of household appliances, I have to stay late and do the paperwork and make sure everything's all right. There's barely any time left to read a book or clean the house. How did my father manage to do all this by himself? Why didn't I help him? It's time to decide what to do. Going to work would be the most responsible idea that my father would do. I'm not feeling well right now. There's no more sick leave in my life. I have to grow up and face it. Growing up. That also means not keeping everything to myself and learning when to ask for help. Kazuya, my best friend, has always been there for me. So I should maybe tell him about what happened, although I'm not sure why he would react in the face. Yeah, fridges. Maybe he could actually help me. Sometimes I prefer to stay home and relax, but I'm not sure if I want to risk another conversation with my fridge. Not now. I'll give myself a day or two to find out I'm really insane before I start thinking about professional help. Let's not overreact yet. Go to work or visit Kazuya. Let's go visit Kazuya. Sure, cope with everything myself. Apparently, this is a mistake. It's time to confide in a friend. The best one there is Kazuya. Well, he's the only friend I've ever had. However, this could be a bigger mistake. My brain switching to autopilot. I'm not really sure how, but I have my phone in my hand and a familiar voice comes from it. Oh, hi, sup? Kazuya, it's me. I know, caller ID. Remember when the 21st century happened? What can I do for you? Dude, I know this may sound a bit crazy. I think I'm losing my mind here. Hey, calm down. Tell me what happened, nice and slowly. That's not what I expected Kazuya to look like. I expected it to be freaking Kazuya from Tekken. A moment of hesitation. I'm not thinking straight. Can I really tell him what happened? Everyone already looks down on me anyway. A hopeless and whimsical dreamer. I see myself wrapped up in a straitjacket already. But then again, Kazuya is my best friend. We could always talk about everything. And on the other hand, he doesn't really take anything seriously. He lives a simple philosophy. Problem? Party hard. Bigger problem? Party even harder. You still there? I'm worried here. Tell me what's up. You sound honestly concerned. Maybe I should tell him the truth. You wouldn't believe me anyway. Try me. I'm hearing... it's been talking to me. What? Sudden raise of his voice catches me off guard, and in it I can hear an honest feel of desperation. He is concerned. A good friend. It's my fridge, Kazuya. It's been talking to me. A moment of silence. You're right about one thing. Well, what's that? I don't believe you. I have to hold the phone away from my ear while Kazuya laughs uncontrollably. I'm not sure if I should feel ashamed, offended, or concerned. I can't blame anybody but myself for sharing something as crazy as this. I'm not even sure if I believe it, with a goofball like Kazuya. But this is one of the most terrifying experiences of my life. I had to tell someone. Finally, the laughter fades. I'm sorry, mate. Mate. This is a game made in America. We don't call each other mate. You have to admit, this is absolutely hilarious. I'm glad you see it like that. I wish I could. Hey, with all that's been going through in the past few weeks, I'm not surprised your brain is taking a vacation from the bizarro dimension. What you need is some serious downtime. Oh, goody. Here we go again. Come over, let's talk and have a drink. Don't worry, it's on the house. I'm really looking forward to downing this whole thing in alcohol, even if I'm just imagining things. I want to get this sorted out professionally. Then again, I did just call Kazuya, didn't I? My eyes wander through the room and eventually rest on the fridge. On the other hand, right now, everything else seems to be better than another chat with her. God dang it! I'll be there in a minute. I don't need a response. In one fluid motion, I end the call and put the phone in my pocket and grab the jacket while storming out the door. One fluid motion. I did it all because it was all right there around me. It's a 15-minute bike ride to Kazuya's place, and I try to keep my focus on pedaling. I don't want to think about it at all. Heck, maybe downing all this insanity and booze is exactly the answer I'm looking for. The world around me becomes a blur of indistinct visuals and shreds of sound buzzing through the head like swarming angry hornets, even though there's a whole lot of in my head thinking in this game. I want to get back to the fridges, but, you know, character development, I guess. I have no idea how I made it to Kazuya's apartment without having an accident, but I did it. We've got a record here. Barely 10 minutes. I'm sweating like a pig in a bacon factory. Well, at least I know Kazuya won't mind at all. He isn't the cleanest guy either. And sure enough, shortly after ringing the doorbell, I hear some rustling and what sounds like weeks worth of dishes crashing to the floor. Case in point. Suddenly Kazuya opens the door, almost ripping it off the hinges. Oh, yes, hello, Kazuya. I just start wearing a headband like that. You guys think I start wearing a headband like that? That'd be so cool, right? No, I wouldn't. Nobody that wears headbands like that is cool. The smile on his face is strangely familiar, slightly crooked, and his eyes gleam like those of a psychopath. What on earth have I gotten myself into? Dang it. At this point, I don't care anymore. It can't get any worse. His eyes are pretty bloodshot. Dude, you need to get some sleep or something, or drink some water. I hope. Hey, I must say I didn't expect you this early. Did you take the company helicopter? Come in, let's have a chat. Thanks, Kazuya. Is that Metallica? No, that's Milk-tastic. Milk-tastic. What a band. Oh, hey, there's a Cry and Dodger plushie. Oh, I don't mind his remark about the alleged luxury I'm apparently living in, but while he leads me through the mess that barely resembles a living room, I start to realize how he could get envious in this life I was living. Right about now, I would not have anything against changing places with him. I clear the couch of TV remotes, game controllers, and a plastic bag of questionable contents. I sit down just in time to see Kazuya plunge down next to me holding a can of beer in front of my face. He looks at me, waiting patiently for me to take a long sip, probably counting on the fact the booze will loosen my tongue. So can you please tell me what happened step by step? The beer works quickly. Ooh. I haven't had anything to eat today except for that chocolate. Well, no, I saved the chocolate in the fridge. Never mind. I put it inside of her. The beer works quickly, seeing the warm feeling of fuzziness through my whole body, but I still maintain enough self-control not to make a fool out of myself. Man, I got drunk really fast. You know, it usually takes a little bit of time for the alcohol to actually get into your bloodstream, but whatever. But then again, this whole thing was probably just me going insane over the events of the past few weeks. I want to be rational, especially since he still has that awful smile on his face, and it's growing wider with every passing second. Tell Kazuya what happened exactly. So I told you I haven't been sleeping well these days. This one night was more or less the same. I heard rumble and suddenly my fridge was standing in front of my bed and it spoke with the voice of a girl offering me something to eat. Well, that's not surprising. You tell me all the time about how you eat all sorts of cold trash before going to sleep. It's no surprise you dream weird stuff after such a diet, mate. I know, dude. I thought it was a dream as well, but guess what? The story doesn't end there. The next morning I went to get breakfast and she spoke again. Get out of here. What'd she say? So I started talking, telling everything. I talk fast, but I don't leave out any details. I don't care anymore. I don't want to deal with this madness alone anymore. As I finish my story, Kazuya takes another sip of his beer, leans back and says, "Say, you don't by chance happen to have one of those new fridges? You know, one that connects to the internet and orders food itself? Maybe it's just telling you need an update." Kazuya, you know my fridge. It's almost as old as me. It doesn't have a modem or speaker. It cannot speak, or it shouldn't, but she did. And yet she gave you something to eat, right? Yeah. Kazuya, am I going insane? Takes a small sip while looking at the table. I would think so. I would think so. I'm sorry to tell you straight. I mean, a girl that's so caring for her sweetheart, even preparing food, that's crazy, dude. Well, screw you, Kazuya. The heck, man? You're not helping. I'm seriously worried I'm losing my crap here. Calm down, worried pants. I just wanted to brighten up your mood a little bit. I'm making up words. Sorry, I realized it was a bad joke, but in all honesty, you aren't crazy. A bit loopy maybe, but that's absolutely understandable. I mean, look at that mess you've gotten yourself into. Being forced into a suit, repeating all the same drill every day, echoing stupid sale phrases to faceless customers. That's not what you want. It's not who you are. You want to be creative, express yourself, and your mind is going completely ape crap over it. I have to compliment Kazuya. In an attempt not to burst in laughter, he presses his lips together until they turn into a thin, bloodless line. It's pretty hard. I know myself how crazy this all must sound, but he really seems to be determined to help, in his own way, of course. So, assuming you're right, what do you think I should do? Quit my job? See the store? Sell the store? What then? It's not like I have any other jobs that will keep my fridge full. And too late, because he is laughing again. Time for another sip of beer. Maybe it'll wash away the shame. At least I can feel the time until he's done laughing. Well, I can't tell you how to treat your girl. Also, I haven't said you should quit your job. Don't jump the gun, dude. You're stuck from head to toe in a big pile of manure. And even though it stinks like heck, you won't drag yourself out of it in one day. Blah, blah. First and foremost, I know that just sounds like what I would say anyway. You've got to chill out a bit, bro. Get your mind off things and give yourself some space to breathe. So you mean, yes, knock yourself out. That's what you need right now. You know what? You're right. I definitely need a breather. Let's kill some booze. Time passes. I'm gonna go wake up naked with my best friend. Tangerine wins. Oh, Tagori victory. No fair. All you do is button mash. I, on the other hand, read the dang manual. Well, if I can beat you just like that, you don't have shit to have learned enough. Just like back in school. Oh, shut your trap. I need to take a leak. While I do that, you go get some more beer. Oh, I'm not sure about that. I should maybe go home, dude. Can you still stand? Barely. I raised from the warm, fuzzy sofa and am shocked by the fact that my legs are still there to carry me flawlessly. You are a genius. And off to the kitchen. Yeah, sir. Still astounding by the function of my legs, I stumble into the kitchen, hitting the light switch like a mighty ninja slicing a bamboo stick in half. Okay. Awesome! I spin around and reach for the handle of the fridge, and suddenly... No, it's not over. It's not over. Another fridge! Get your hands off my booze, you nutcracker! Ninja immediately stops in motion. I'm pretty sure I'm drunk, but I'm even more sure that it was Kazuya's fridge talking to me. In a raspy but determined female voice, my responses will be as sharp as a katana, and the mighty Wait. The fridge is talking to me? Puke on the fridge. Apologize. Call for help. Puke on the fridge! The room is spinning around me. I can't. Barf! No, I can't make it stop. Barf! Disgusting. You look at the poor fridge completely covered in, but you think I'm finally done. What the heck? Are you insane? No, God. Here, let me clean this up. I grab a cloth at the sink and try to wipe mess off the floor in Kazuya's refrigerator. Get your hands off me, you filthy piece of... Within a split second, the door of the fridge springs open, hitting me right in the face. TV announcer. Critical hit! 999 HP damage! Sparks dancing from my eyes as hit the floor. I think I deserve that. I'm sorry. Please, you better be sorry, you dang drunkard. Now get off your sorry butt and clean me, or I swear I'll turn your face into applesauce, which would be an improvement, but I don't care. As I try to get up, I see Kazuya walking in the kitchen, the face mixed confusion and amusement. Wow, I think you were right earlier. You've definitely had enough. Come on, I'll get you home. Slowly, I get back on my feet. Okay, oh, Kazuya, I'm sorry. Let me clean this up first. Don't worry about it. I'll clean up later. Later? Are you serious now? Let him do it now. You're going to regret this, you. Her screams are piercing my ears, but Kazuya doesn't seem to notice them at all. He drags me out while I try to tell him to answer her, but the only thing that comes out of my mouth is a burp. Kazuya's a good friend, supporting me with his left arm and pushing my bike with the other. We walk silently through the night. It seems like an unwritten rule now, but we won't talk about what happened earlier. And while I'm seriously concerned about what Kazuya may think of me, I'm also thankful. The fresh air gets my blood pumping and the alcohol unleashes its hitting potential. In short, I'm dizzy as hell. Luckily, Kazuya doesn't seem taxed at all. We reach my home, and frankly, I don't know how much time has passed. Eventually, Kazuya reaches in my pocket and fishes out my keys, opens the door gently, leans my bike on the wall, and then guides me further into the dark hallway, straight to the bathroom. All right, buddy, here we are. Kazuya, I may be drunk, but I know this is not my bed. He opens the lid of the toilet. It's not, my friend, but I tell you what, this is much safer. Now get down there and hug that bowl as your life depended on it. I have no objections. I kneeled down and rested my head on the toilet seat because he was right. I'm now prepared. I hope my toilet's clean. Thank you, buddy. Good night. Don't worry about it. Give me a call tomorrow. See ya. With this, he casually strolls out of sight into the night. See? I can rhyme. I should write poetry. It's my destiny. Slowly, I drift off in the warm embrace of sleep. Oh dear, dirty. Oh no, filthy. Oh no, 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 no. Oh dear, look at you, filthy, drunk, stained, need to be cleaned. Pre-wash followed with main wash, hot, at least 80 degrees. And don't forget the softener, nuh-huh. As I turn my head towards where I think the voice is coming from, I see the display screen of my washing machine flickering in a very odd way. Oh man, not this too. I got this washing machine a few weeks ago, and it's constantly annoying me with all the technology it's filled with. Isn't that stuff meant to make your life easier? Of course, it's great that it automatically detects that clothes I put in, chooses the right program detergent, checks if you need softener, and then shows me how to dry my stuff. That's cool and all. But whatever time I saved by this is wasting it twice over reading manuals, updating its firmware, rebooting. It even needs an internet connection. A washing machine hooked up to the internet? Nonsense. Whatever it wants now, I'm sure it can wait till tomorrow. Thinking of all this, I drift slowly to sleep. Did it just slurp at me? Oh wait, what? Ah! I jump up if it's stung by a hornet. How did my head up in the toilet bowl? I swear if my hair's wet, I'm going to shave my head. I run my head through my hair. Oh, thank the gods. All seems to be normal. Well, as normal as waking up like this can be. Why the heck am I naked? Oh my God, did I just get taken advantage of by my washing machine? Okay, let's summarize. I called Kazuya. We were drinking. That explains everything. Then there was his fridge. I barely remembered that. Must have washed away by this point. I do, however, remember that he brought me home to the bathroom. Okay, that explains the toilet bowl, but I do not remember undressing. I know Kazuya can be weird, but he surely wouldn't, or would? My thoughts are interrupted by a softly light melody. Realization hits me like a hammer. The washing machine. Slowly I turn around and see what the lid of the washing machine opens with. A sound should be, what sounds like a sigh. I get closer, kneel down, and reach for my clothes. Same ones I wore yesterday. Clean and dry, still warm. They emit a sweet smell as I take them out. I think I can hear this sighing again. A robot, huh? Let's see here. Good morning. I timed it that you can start your day fresh, clean, and comfortable. You should be satisfied. Or not. I don't care. It's done. As before, I jumped. This time, almost losing my balance. Almost. Phew. May have ended up in the toilet bowl again. That voice definitely came from a washing machine. And I read its manual. It can't talk. It's never talked before, but it does. In a strict, cold female voice. New message. Oh dear. Hey dude, you fine? Expect talking to fridges, lol lol lol. Oh, Kazuya, you. Yeah, I'm okay. Why is this all happening to me? You know, my freak is talking to me and I'm freaked out about it, but I'm like, oh, I can answer my text message, no worry. Oh, I was hoping you'd be pleased with me tending to your attire. The display of the washing machine is flickering like crazy. Doubt her existence. Talk to her. Let's talk to her. Wait, let me get this straight. While I was sleeping, you undressed me? For a moment, there's silence. The blinking of the display stops and dims. Suddenly, the sound coming from the washing machine. I'm not sure if it's barfing or sobbing. Forgive my intrusion. Let me assure you, it was probably far more unpleasant for me than it was for you. I can't. Her voice is shaking, quivering. It's clear to see how hard she's fighting to keep her composure. And then she lets it out. I can't stand this filth! Her behavior, no, devotion, is downright terrifying. I'm not sure how to react. I feel like an elephant in the room, destroying her rules like soap bubbles with my mere presence. What should I do? Scold her or apologize? Apologize? I kneel down in front of her. I feel a bit silly still being naked, but I feel this is important. My dear washing machine, after all you've done for me, I have to apologize. I hurt you. and that wasn't my intention. I was very surprised to wake up like this. Suddenly, the display is flashing full of brightness. Even beyond it, she's blushing. Wait, how did I even come to this conclusion? Must not submit to filth. That was weird. Her voice changed for a moment, resembling more of a robot than a human being. Hey, is everything all right? Triple buzzing back to normal voice. Did she just clear her throat? She doesn't even have a throat. Oh lordy, yes, excuse me. It's probably the smell. I can't think straight with this pollution. Are you still mad at me? No reply, but instead of the loud beep informing you that the self-cleaning system has started. Although the machine is modern, it runs pretty loudly. I try to speak louder so she can hear me. Do you have a name? Name? I am but a servant. I serve. I wash. Nothing else. Name. Here we go again. She has no problem with our language and doesn't sound as if she doesn't know what the term name means. She clearly does. It's just like she has a hard time remembering it. My name is not important. Proceed to stage 1 of cleaning. Water pump on! She's working even louder now, making it hard to maintain conversation. Come on, don't be so humble. After all, you're washing all my clothes, even my underwear. Without that, I could not even show up at work. You take care of very important things for me, and thus I would like to know your name. No reply, just worrying. I sigh, thinking if the conversation is over. Well, at least I try. Suiko. It's Suiko. Proceed to stage 2. I'll stay with her. I feel like I'm still dreaming, but do I have a hangover? She is but an object, something I use. Oh, wow. But something keeps me with her, attracted like a magnet. It shouldn't matter to me, but I feel it's important to make things right now. Suiko is a very nice name. I just wish you'd stop referring to yourself as my servant. For a moment, the display flashed again, irregularly fast. Well, from deep within, I hear a voice I've never heard before. Hear a sound I've never heard before. I can't even remotely imagine what part of her machine body would cause that. Suddenly, I'm deeply worried. Suiko, are you okay? I'm fine. Stage 3. You scared me for a second. How could I scare you? Are you watching machinophobic? Or what else do I have to deal with? Well, I wasn't scared of you. Then why don't you want my services anymore all of a sudden? I thought you were happy with me. Oh, but I am, very much so. Then I don't understand your request. I just don't want to see you as a servant. You are something different. I don't understand. Me either, Suiko. I really have no idea what's going on with me, with you, with the whole world around me. Am I not cleaning your dirty clothes, making them pure? This is what matters the most. You do, of course. But now you also talk to me. You did not do that before. Do you understand what I mean? No. Forgive me, my data is wrong. But I have not undergone any changes since software update version 2.1 last week. You, however, you noticed me. And this is causing a great, filthy confusion. At this point, I realize the situation is weird as hers is to me. What if all my appliances think I ignored them on purpose? My stomach cramps up at this thought. I can't even begin to understand how they must have felt and feel now. Hope I don't have to poop in front of her. Suiko, you have to believe me that I never ignored you on purpose. I simply could not hear your voice. Do you understand this, Suiko? The information you provided is being gathered and stored in my memory. Understanding will come in time. Her voice sounds a little more warm, although it still concerns me how strict she is. Seems like this is going to be a long road. Still pondering. Suiko surprises me with breaking the silence. May I be so rude as to ask you a question, too? Of course. Could you please take a shower? You smell dirty. I have to laugh and immediately hope she won't take it as offense. I accept. Oh dear, I think you're right. The morning is probably no longer young and I'm in a hurry. I shouldn't take more than a few minutes, so why not? While I jump in the shower, I hear her faintly, thank you. That's way better. It's so weird knowing that she's there watching. But on the other hand, I don't feel any embarrassment. I mean, she didn't dress me last night, so there's no tension. Does she even have eyes? Can she see me? Suiko feels so pure and clean, yet she doesn't even have a problem with seeing me naked, or feel anything for that matter. It's really weird. But I wonder what she would think if I managed to cheer her up from out of being so strict. Make her feel less like she really is. Dang, it's so weird. I'm talking about my washing machine. I should really wrap this up and get my day started. Get a clear head. After I get the shower, I dress myself and brush my teeth. Oops, sorry, the camera cut off for a second. Maybe it overheated, I'm not too sure. Anyway, continuing on. All right, thanks again for cleaning my stuff. That saved me a lot of time. I gotta go now. See you later. I wink towards Suiko, but she doesn't answer at all. Well, let's finally start this day. My head, just realized the weird aftertaste in my mouth is not the only thing left over from last night. There's also pain, a horrible headache, burning stomach, and overall I'm not feeling like I should live today. I should probably stay home and rest, but I can't possibly leave the shop closed for another day. Should probably have a small nap. This time, my bed, instead of the toilet bowl. Did I make my bed back up? I didn't. My bed is still stripped down from all the chocolate. I can't put trust in my own decisions here, especially when I'm so sleepy. I slept quite well this night and the weather looks good today. Not a bad way to start the day. Why is it dark? Is that me taking a nap? Oh, the phone's ringing. Oh, not now, not during this headache. My phone sounds way louder than it usually does. To develop a personality too and wants to make me suffer now. I wouldn't be surprised. Hello? Good morning. Today is the day of delivery. This is an automatic reminder. A courier service will visit your chosen destination in 1 hour. Oh, snap. I totally forgot. New equipment will be delivered today to my store, and I have to get there to sign the papers. What a day of all days. Can I please change the destination to my home address? It's important. No, you cannot. By the way, this is an automatic reminder. We do not answer questions. We deliver. Have a good day. The automatic, it called me. Dang it. Seems like I have to go to work today. I don't want to even imagine the bureaucratic chaos I have to go through to get my appliances back. Didn't sign my papers today. No. Yay, responsibilities. I'm coming surprised if I said I didn't like my job. Of course, no one ever forced me into doing it. But I've grown up enough to know I should be thankful to my father and accepting his heritage. I owe everything to him, and even though he's gone, I feel like I shouldn't let him down. The store's just a few blocks away from my house, and the sunny walk there to calm down and relax. I mostly do that when my nightmares get me out of bed early. Although last night, it was an exception. I actually overslept. So I grab my bike and get cycling. Early morning rituals, open the blinds, dust down the equipment, sweep the floor. It's not a huge retail store, although the customers area is just part of the building. The other side is a huge storeroom with my father's workshop where we used to keep broken appliances. Fortunately, my father taught me how to make minor repairs of household equipment, so I can always earn extra money by reselling some junk or leave. Hey, he always fixes stuff because he can talk to him, right? Is that what it is? You can talk to him? Well, it's one thing that makes me a little more cheerful about coming here. And by that thing, I mean person. Wait, that sounded wrong. But yeah, there's a certain girl in the neighborhood that left her fridge with me. It had broken down and she couldn't afford a new one. She was really nice to me when we spoke, and it's pretty rare for a customer to a boring store to actually smile. Dang her smile. She's a bit tomboyish, always wearing a baseball cap and messy hair underneath, but dang that smile of hers. I haven't finished the repairs on her fridge yet, but I like to imagine her coming here for small talk. Small talk about refrigerators and washing machines. What else can I hope for? I open the front door and immediately get slapped by a newspaper thrown by the paper boy. Thanks. Have you seen this girl? Oh my God, she's missing. I sigh and peel the paper from my face. I peek at the cover and suddenly my heart skips a beat. It's her. The baseball cap girl. 21-year-old woman missing. Yuki Honda. These names. Disappeared away to Friday morning. She was last seen by her friend in the region of Tonkatsu Bento near the local high school, leading towards her to the workplace of Soba HQ. She was wearing a blue baseball cap, plain white t-shirt, and blue jeans. If you have any information about this woman, please contact the police at phone number... Wait, she's missing? She was last seen near my store, so whatever happened to her must have happened in my neighborhood, but how? Nothing really happens here. We're probably the safest district in the city. I felt goosebumps all over my body. I didn't even know her name. Yuki. Oh, dear Yuki. You didn't take her name whenever you took her fridge? Isn't that like part of taking fridges from people? Is you take their name and contact information? Hey, whatever. Although it's terrible, I guiltily can't help but feel a little excited. Nothing ever happens around here. Maybe I can ask around, talk to some of my customers, and help find her. I can already imagine next week's front page. Shop owner saves baseball cap girl. She also accepts his proposal. Me shaking hands with the mayor. Boom. It's a good thing I don't have a weak heart. I almost jumped out of my... Here comes the refrigerator. Probably hers. I look up to see the source of the sudden noise and find the delivery man bringing new equipment. Oh, okay. It's just someone bringing it. It seems very confident in the packaging material, judging how carelessly he hauls the package from his truck. Hey, it's fragile. Please don't. Son here. I scowl at him angrily, and he barely even reacts. Apparently more interested in his phone than me. I sign everything, and ignore him while carefully moving the heavy box inside. All right, what do we have here? 2 new microwaves, a freezer, a blender, a few mini compact fridges, last year's models. I start unpacking and making sure every dang delivery didn't cause any real damage to the appliances. I can't help but notice the delicious smell. Something resembling strawberries, chilies, and pepperoni? Weird. I'm so hungry now to think about it. Apparently last night's chocolate catastrophe wasn't enough. I need to call takeout before... Hello there. Another heart attack? I can't have more than 2 per hour. My first reaction is so frantic I looked through all the newspaper appliances searching for a source of the latest mental breakdown. It's probably one of those dang mini fridges. I swear, if one of those start talking to me... Here, Dumbo, behind you. I turn around and my jaw drops. It's a girl? A new customer, probably. She's got that pepper, though, around her neck. My thought drift away to Yuki immediately and try some comparison, but I don't seem to remember her face anymore. This girl is radiant. I just forgot about my other love of my life instantly. Good job, me. Her perfume reminds me of something really tasty, and oh man, she looks even more delicious. I use all my strength to close my mouth, and then even more try to start a conversation. What can I help you with? My voice sounds so high-pitched and weak that she may think I'm a hamster. Yep, here we go. She grins at me like I've just told a good joke. Nothing really. Just passing by. I wanted to check all the cute junk you have around here. Don't mind me. She casually, cute junk? She wants to check out my cute junk? You know what I'm saying? She casually jumps away and sits on one of my precious Mecha Helper 3000 washing machines, kicking it with her sneakers as she waves her legs. She looks around, focusing on each and every piece of equipment I have in my store. She leans towards the washing machine right next to her and proceeds to scratch at one of the manufacturer stickers, still looking around curiously. I want to stop her from destroying my belongings, but her shorts are cropped so high. That booty. So is this all you have here, Dumbo? Your little paradise of kitchen junk. She leers at me, still scratching her long polished nails. What a meanie. No, it's not. I have a workshop here too, where I repair everything that the others didn't care for. I try to make it seem like it's very important, honorable stuff to do, but she doesn't seem to even be paying attention. Suddenly she jumps off and comes close to me, swinging her lovely hips as she approaches. Her smell overwhelms me. I can't. Let's give her another voice. So you have more of this junk in the back, huh? Any special backroom junk for your beloved clientele? She wants some of that backroom junk, huh? Yeah, I got some junk in the trunk, girl, you know what I'm saying? I go up very loud. Oh, dear, don't screw this up. Try my best to lower my voice as much as I can. It depends on what kind of junk you're interested in. I try to wink, but my face... but all my face can do right now is something resembling a nervous tick. A flirty expression washes off her face. She looks like she pities me. No, please, no. Never mind, I guess I was just passing by. Goodbye, then. Whew, she just darted out, huh? She rushes outside and disappears out of my sight before I realize what happened. I breathe heavily for a few seconds and run towards my washing machine to check the stickers. Huh, she was scratching at it for some time, but I can't see any damage. Good then, at least my equipment is saved. Can't say the same about my dignity. Fortunately, there's no other unexpected events throughout my workday. I tend to value normality more these days. Am I getting older or what? I close the shop and count the money and clean the place up a bit. The sun starts to set at the final sign. I should probably head home, but I rarely do that at this hour. Home means loneliness and nothing to occupy myself with. My father passed away. I spent whole nights this is supposed to be a demo. I figured it would be over by now. This is a long demo. I spent the whole night at the workshop here trying to afford repeat appliances, thinking about how much life sucked. The workshop is a special place to me, but not in a positive way. It's a place to spend time when I feel lost and depressed. The only way to keep myself sane and refocus my thoughts on something productive. My little personal purgatory. I open the workshop door and a cloud of dust hits my lungs, causing a bad cough. Dang, I should do something about this mess in here. I look around. A desk with an old PC, tons of repair tools obstructing its keyboard, a coffee mug with a cloud of mold popping out of it, boxes of forgotten documents. The huge room is cluttered with old fridges, washing machines, and microwaves. Some of them totally ruined. Others covered with blankets resembling old sick people quietly accepting their fate. Wait, am I personifying items again? Brain, please remind me not to do that. Smiling, I admit to myself, this company is far better than any others I've met today. At least they don't try to talk. Maybe it's because they are mad at me for leaving them here. Do they feel offended? Well, let's be this way. Enjoy the silence a little bit. I stop smiling, my eyes focus on the fridge on the other side of the room. The blanket covering it has holes, letting dust fall and settle on its top. I throw it to the side and cough again. The fridge belongs to the baseball cap girl, to Yuki. I wonder where she is and if she'll ever come back for her fridge. And if she doesn't, dang, why do I even think about it that way? I still feel obligated to repair it. It's not in perfect condition, but I'm sure I can do something with it. Let me just open it and see. I won't budge. I know I've opened it before, but what happened since then? Maybe the moisture is in its place. If they got some tools and try to open it using a bit more force, it remains tightly shut. Is she in the fridge? Is she gonna be in this fridge? I don't want to cause any damage, so I give up. Well, let's start repair from the back then. My phone's ringtone is so loud. I check my pockets and I panic. Finally grab the smartphone and look at this display. Oh, not him, not now. What is this guy? Masato Ibiki, former business partner of my father, and now yet another pain in my butt that I have to deal with. He doesn't just own the land that the store stands, but also invests money in it. All for a small cut of profits. Considering the current economy and my credit rating, this guy's my only hope. Relationship worth cultivating, or rather, one I'm forced to cultivate. I answered the call hesitantly. Why, hello there. What a pleasant surprise. You actually picked up your phone. Surprise? Surprise? I always answer your calls, you butthole. I can't say that out loud. I have to behave. Expect me to get angry? You won't get it. Good evening, Mr. Ibuki. How can I help you? Well, I thought you'd know. It appears to me like you have a business plan for the quarter due to tomorrow. Yes, it's done already, actually. I can deliver it anytime. Splendid. All right. So how about you come over tonight and let's say 2 hours. Order some dinner and then we can look at this plan of yours. Your greasy, condescending son of a... Okay, sounds wonderful, Mr. Ibiki. I'll be there on the diet. Sometime on the diet. Let's hope so. See you there. Click. Breathe deeply. Breathe deeply, in and out. Keep cool, calm, and collected. Let's hope so, huh? I shouldn't hope I'm not taking any plans, shoving it up your... Giggle. Wait, was there someone else in the store? I thought I locked it up before visiting the workshop. I look around. No one's here. Oh, well, I'm hearing enough strange things these days. Let's pretend this is just an appliance acting up. Another pat pin of the workshop. We'll have to wait. Now I gotta make sure that I actually do have a business plan for tonight. Time to get to work. Time passes. That was exhausting. But I'm done, and I'm actually happy with the fact that it's a perfect opportunity to use logic, reason with my imagination. Really productive. Dang, am I growing up? Anyway, Ibiki doesn't really seriously... Yep. I gotta go to Mr. Ibiki's place. Kind of skipping forward a little bit because I don't really care about Mr. Ibiki that much. Yeah, welcome to my humble home. He's just like, hey, what's up, bruh? Come on in. Where's your appliances at, though? I wasn't even sure who was addressing me or the fridge. I reached for the handle and pulled the door open, revealing a whole most pumpkin pie. Okay, the fridge isn't talking to me yet. Oh, there, we wouldn't want that now, would we? Almost dropped the bottle of wine hearing this voice. Oh, please, not again. As blood quickly escapes from my face, a figure emerges through the mist. Still behind, being a silhouette, I can clearly see the proportions. Oh, girl. It's a woman with wispy hips and legs that seem to reach all the way up to the heavens. Gulp. She emerges from the mist. Her appearance hits me like a blow to the heart. Smoky eyes and plum red lips framed by flowing hair. An elegant and pompous dress, which shrouds yet still emphasizes every little detail in a perfect proportioned figure. Not breaking eye contact for a split second, she nearly floats towards me, almost casually hitting the door of the freezer. With a graceful swing of her hips, putting an end to the continuous flow of mist threatening to engulf the whole kitchen. So, you're Masato's little partner. Interesting. Very interesting. Her cold eyes seem to scan through me, sending shivers down my spine. The way that she addresses Mr. Ibiki, the way that she's dressed, is clearly no maid. Could she be Ibiki's wife? Maybe married after all? Or maybe his girlfriend? Don't just stand there, do something. Yeah, sorry, Mr. Ibiki didn't mention... Well, of course he didn't mention me. How could he? That's all right. I'm Umi. It's a pleasure to meet you. Wait, he couldn't mention her? Are you an appliance? How could he? What a curious thing to say. Why would anyone not care? Why would anyone not carry a woman like this around as a trophy? She's stunning. She's still coming closer. Oh my. Not the most talkative type, are you? But it's a good selection of wine I see. Be careful though. It may go straight to your head, and I'm sure you don't want things getting out of control, do you? She's the ice maker? She could be the ice maker of the fridge. I kind of skipped forward, but I was like going in here to get some wine and some stuff. I'm electrified, unable to move. I noticed that while she's running her fingers over the label of the bottle, I'm desperately holding onto like a lifeline. I felt absolutely nothing at her touch. It seems... Wait. Her fingers are clearly reaching through the glass. This woman, Ume, is not real. The realization hits me like a slap in the face. Of course he didn't mention me. That's how she emerged from the mist. But she did close the door to the freezer. Oh God, help me. She's another one. But she's also standing right in front of me. How's this possible? Is it the stress? Have I gone completely insane? Both? What do I do? Be cautious and cold. Okay, she clearly isn't real, but that doesn't mean I can relax. She's up to something, and I have to make sure things go smoothly tonight. Oh, I see. I was confused there for a minute. I must say, for a fridge, you're putting on quite a show. I didn't even know this is possible. I'm really intrigued on how she managed to appear in human form, but I feel I'm walking a dangerous path, and I should maybe sacrifice the satisfaction of an answer in favor of not playing into her hands. And it seems I made the right choice. She flinches for a split second. Although her smile doesn't melt, raising an eyebrow, she seems to be rather amused by my remark. Well, it's worth a try. Isn't it all about putting on a show? Everyone acts to impress. You do, too. Or is there another reason you visit today? Don't worry. I won't tell. I'm sure you'll do fine. Her giggle hits me right in the spot, but I can't help but notice the cold accompanying it. Stay cool, stay collected. She's a freezer. She's a freaking freezer. Thank you very much. I hope so too. Now, if you excuse me, I have a dinner to attend to. Without another word, I turn around and leave the kitchen. Not too fast. I don't want to leave the wrong impression, right? I have no idea how long I spent in that kitchen. Luckily, it passed unnoticed. Ibiki is just about to prepare a huge mix sashimi platter, and my mouth starts to water. I desperately look into something to keep my mind off of whatever's happening in the kitchen. Look for foods and the most delicious escape I've ever seen. New message. Oh man, what now? Gotta say, your shop is really cozy. If it wasn't so smelly, I could live here. What the? Who are you? Is this a prank? Someone's in my shop. All right, I made my choice interesting. How things look at the store, pretty good. You know, it's just a demo. So I want to get to the end of it. I didn't know it was gonna be so long. I thought it was gonna be like a 30-minute demo. And I don't care anything about this guy. Good, now another glass of wine. That sounds good to me. As I grab a bag, something nice mist coming from the gap beneath the kitchen door. What the heck, the freezer, Yumi, she closed it, but wait. She's a figure of my imagination. Does the fridge still open? Oh no, improvise. I panic, I look through my bag and suddenly pat my pockets. Seems I lost my phone. Oh really, that's a shame. If you lost it on your way here, then I'm pretty sure I had it when I went to get the wine. It must be in the kitchen. Well, in that case, mind if I quickly get it? I got it from my father and it's pretty important to me. Very well then. I rush to the kitchen to grab it. What do you want? You expect the godlike figure standing in the middle of the room, but instead the kitchen's empty. Even the mist is slowly dissipating as the fridge seems firmly closed. I step closer to make sure there's nothing wrong with it. Run my fingers along the ceiling gap in the door in the fridge, trying to convince myself it's not damaged. Suddenly I hear moaning and immediately stop. She's sitting on top of herself? God, that's so weird. Running your fingers through her hair, biting your lip in pure ecstasy. I immediately retract my hand and realizing what I've just done. Oh, I have to say, you know how to use your fingers. Oh! Uh-oh, I'm blushing, oh dear, I hope it's not all too visible. Time to react. Be swift, stay cool, be technical about it, or be a gentleman. I gotta get in there, you know? I'm about to make sweet love to this dude's refrigerator. Let's be a gentleman about it. You had me worried there for a minute, Miss Me. I thought I saw vapors. I thought something wasn't right with you. That's why I came back to check, and I didn't. Oh, you don't say. Well, right now I'm not sure myself, am I right or not? Maybe you should investigate a bit further. Her voice chimes in my ear. She turns around, letting one of her legs dangle from her throne for me to investigate. Her skin looks like silk, so smooth. I stumble back, my head spins. I reach out behind me and grab the kitchen table as I completely lose my balance. Breathing heavily, I look up and see her smile down at me, like a cat observing a mouse bleed out on the floor. Oh my, it seems to me that you require some investigation yourself. No, I'm fine. Is that so? Well then, maybe you should head back to the dining room. Oh, don't worry, I'm sure I'll find ways to keep myself entertained. After all, you've shown me a new trick to try. Yes, you should have. I mean, you should do that. Unsafe legs leave the kitchen. Ume giggles behind me. I hope I can keep myself together. Still out of breath. I come back. So, look at him in confusion. Did you find your phone? Yeah, thanks. Gradually pull myself back together. Yep. He grasps the context of my document I presented and begins to question holes in my strategies. Despite the events of the evening, because of them, I keep my mind focused on an answer the best I can. With each answer I give, Mr. Buki seems more and more satisfied with me, even though I still think it's a long way until I can call it respect. Eventually, we reach the final depths of my plan. I can't simply have victory, can I? In the corner of my eye, I see a door to the kitchen open slightly. Ume leaning against the frame with a seductive smile on her face. What if Mr. Buki sees her? Can he see her? And what would that be a problem? I can't risk it. The evening has gone so well, I can't have a refrigerator mess it all up. I clear my throat to get a Buki's attention. You spend a lot of time talking during the day. Would you be okay if I get a glass of water from the kitchen? Oh, of course, suit yourself. I'll look over the numbers for one last time. Thanks. Quickly, I rush over the kitchen to see Ume disappear from the frame. As I enter, I see Ume is definitely up to no good. She's leaning against the fridge, her spine arched slightly back, flattering all the advantages of her upper body. With her head cocked to the side, it makes for a mischievous and equally seductive look. Definitely up to no good. She knows it. We both know it. It's time to confront her about it. Act aggressively. Look, Umi, I don't know what you're up to. Maybe you're just bored. I don't know what to do with myself, but frankly, I don't care. This evening is very important to me, and you know that. I have no idea how you know it, but obviously you do. You won't be able to take this away from me, no matter how hard you try. Umi pushes herself off the fridge. Oh, is that so? You're cute, you know that. Of course I know how important playtime is for you. Playtime? You think this is a game? Slowly she comes closer, swinging her hips with every gracious step she takes. Of course it is. Humans love to play. First as children, then as adults. The only difference lies in the stakes, which grow higher and higher, and the most intriguing aspects. She's now standing right in front of me, her lips just inches away from mine. There's just one difference between me and most other adults. I try to find my voice. And what would that be? She moves her head, bringing her lips dangerously close to my ear. She whispers, I still have fun playing games. As hard as heck, I managed to keep my composure. Oh dear, I don't think you're the only one. But you know this what's even more fun? Having to fight for victory, to earn it. Having it all too easy isn't very rewarding at all. With that said, I bid you good night. As I back away, I see surprise dominating her face. Although her smile seems unbreakable, she surely isn't used to defeat. But on the other hand, I feel I just proposed her with a new challenge. I turn around and leave the kitchen with a smile. Man, she's trying to get it, huh? Well, that looks good. There's some real potential here. Thank you. Father taught you well. I sure did. Should I call you a taxi? It won't be necessary. Have a good night. Yeah, let's get the heck out of here. Whew, another night passed. My own fridge hasn't talked to me since. I woke up feeling uneasy. Past few days leading slowly to the conclusion that I'm not fully okay. The kid always dreamt of having superpowers, but talking appliances definitely isn't. What about the pavement? Okay, what, can everything talk to me? I think it's time to face fears once again. I'm in desperate need of chocolate anyway. All right, back to the kid. Look at my milk. It's got a little face on there. A loud yawn into Yahoo! Let my vocal cords, stretch them out. Who is this? This is the fridge? Good morning. My legs started to freeze all of a sudden. I barely balanced myself, stand on my feet. I wish it were my fridge's voice. It's not. Pardon my sudden interruption of your daily schedule. It's time to talk. My eyes shift slowly towards the living room and gain focus. Oh, hello. Pinky out. There's a man sitting on my couch. Some part of me wants to scream and call the police, but the majority of my brain either thinks he's not a threat or that he's not real. He doesn't look real, that's for sure. His white curly hair is this very strange luminescent color. Similar to his eyes. He seems very pale and skinny, almost sickly. But there's a weird power resonating around him. I can't clearly state if he's physical. I mean, like I'm watching a ghost who has suddenly materialized in my room. Talk about what? I want to ask him so many questions, but I can't. My voice barely gets out of my throat. Tell me, have you experienced any weird things lately? Sure, tell the truth. This question surprised me for a second, but I realize there's no point in lying now. Yes, items around me talk into human. I mean, this could be an appliance. I don't know. My guy's freaking crazy right now. And he's broken into my house asking me if I've seen weird things. So he probably knows something. The man smiles gently and nods his head. I'm really glad you're not trying to refuse their existence. A small step, but it's a good start. And honestly, I didn't expect that from you. I'm more puzzled than ever, and considering the past 2 days, that's a record. What did you expect from me? Something like your father would do. Analyze, find a resolution, go back to your daily tasks like nothing ever happened. He smiles wider, looking in the distance. Was he remembering something? Thinking about it, maybe that's why you can hear them. Maybe this huge mystery can be solved so easily. Wait, what? What mystery? Fridge hearing superpowers? It's not in genes. Oh, wait, what? The first rule is I cannot give you every answer you want. Not that I am in possession of every single answer, if that changes anything. I wish I could help you more than this, but unless you are on the right track, my hands are tied. Wait, the first rule of what? Suddenly I hear a loud buzzing noise coming from the kitchen, slowly dissolving into a sweet female voice.
Hello, master. Who are you talking to?
The man smiles gently. The second rule is they can't hear me nor see me. It doesn't work both ways. I can see them. I see right through them, to their very roots. I know where they come from. I know where they reside. I could potentially do much more than that. But I'm not allowed to interact with them, or not allowed to assist you in that interaction. He paused to wait for a reaction from me, but I'm still frozen shut. I'm Jack's broken freezer. Yeah, I was wondering if they're going to make a freaking Fight Club reference. Or maybe this is this my Tyler Durden here? The third rule is I'm to advise the one of power, one who cannot be pushed into a certain path or brought around to my point of view. I cannot be subjective. I can only ask, sometimes answer, and in case your past leads you to failure or death. I'm trembling. It sounds serious, too serious. I'm supposed to leave forever. Are the rules clear? Nothing is clear, my mind included. I'm not even sure where to start. My head is buzzing with questions. But what he said, he can't give me answers, right? How's it supposed to work? So this is not just about talking to attractive refrigerators. The man laughs a little bit, but continues looking at me mysteriously. There are more things in heaven and earth than are dreamt of, and talking fridges are just one of them. Dun dun, cold hearts, yeah.
To be continued. Thanks for playing.
And that's it. All right, that's the demo. We did it. Well, it's gonna be interesting when that game comes out. I think it'll be kind of fun. It seems to get it's a little lewd in places, but you know, it's enjoyable. The demo's over though. The game's not out yet. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you guys next time when maybe we pick the real game up. Either way, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time. It was fun. It was really fun. And stay toasty, my friends.